Hello Seekers, welcome to Puneet Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. At the ghats of Ganga, I am feeling very peaceful, I am feeling very quiet because Ganga is all about moksha. The river that you see behind me is the river Ganga, the Ganges river. The river that purifies, that helps you attain moksha, liberate from your sin, and you will get the right path. That is what Ganga is all about. And this direction is very much necessary because Mars is going to move in the Rohini Nakshatra on 11th of March. It will join Rahu, and now the Rahu and Mars are in the same nakshatra. They will have a close interaction of energy. What this means, let's try to find that out. But before that, do not forget to hit like, subscribe and share, and hit the bell icon so that you never miss another update. If you want to take my consultation, drop me an email. The email ID is in the description box below, and get to know much more about different places I visit and different temples I visit, short glimpses and pictures on Instagram. The links are in the description box below. Let's continue with Mars transit in Rohini Nakshatra. Mars, the planet of aggression, the planet of passion, the planet that controls warfare, aggression, the decision-making capacity, the warrior planet, now meets Rahu, the explosive form, the explosive energy, and the energy to use technology. Rohini Nakshatra is a nakshatra which is controlled by moon, so emotion is a biggest theme here. And Rohini is actually the nakshatra which is one of the most favorite nakshatra for moon. Moon attains Mool Trikona position in this nakshatra, which means this nakshatra holds some special significance. Mars, when it joins Rahu in Rohini, is going to impact your moon in a great way. It is going to impact your comfort system. It is going to impact your belief system, the values of your life. And this Mars and Rahu conjunction is going to help you chariot your life ahead, speed up your life ahead, because Rohini Nakshatra is represented by a royal chariot. What does a royal chariot means? That means it's a representation of royal power. When Mars and Rahu goes into that, it means that the power is now being run by the authoritarian regime. It's like a military power, military getting dominant. That means in your body, masculine energy, the power of competition dominates. Now to steer your boat in the waters of moon, in the waters of emotion, Mars, which is masculine energy, which is your enthusiasm, which is a belief system, is going to utilize Rahu's technology, out of the box thinking. And chariot with Mars and Rahu is like chariot of the gods. It's like a rocket where you sit on a very highly technologically advanced, sophisticated system, and you propel using huge thrust to get out of the natural realms of Earth. So this transaction of Mars and Rahu's energy is going to give you the opportunity to get out in a quite fashionable way, in a quite dramatic way. But then emotions are going to get impacted while you are trying to speed up your car, while you're trying to speed up your chariot of life. Do not speed up to an extent that it crosses the dangerous limit. Do not overspeed, because if you overspeed, this is going to go out of hand, and then a very short duration of Mars Rahu can create impact. Some karma, some event can happen that can destroy an ongoing process of life. Something which is constructive can ultimately turn out to be destructive in nature. But if this Mars and Rahu energy can be utilized, this can put you into a situation where you can achieve anything. Mars is all about achievement. That's why it rules Aries sign. Headstrong attitude. Rahu gives you out of the box thinking. That's the positive side of Rahu. Because without Rahu in today's day and age, you can't move an inch. You need technology. You need softwares. You need communication mode. All that is under Rahu's domain. Now when Rahu and Mars are coming together in Rohini, you have to understand that Moon somewhat gets threatened by this position. Moon is going to be in Saturn's zodiac sign of Aquarius when this movement happens. So that's quite difficult position for Moon, because Moon will realize that it's not only its favorite nakshatra is getting occupied by the malefics, but Moon itself will be under the effect of Sadesati in the transit, because Moon will be in and around Saturn at that time. Now when Mars and Rahu affects the Moon, Moon is mind is emotion, and emotional outburst will be a common feature for the next 20 days. So emotionally you have to keep yourself very strong. Do not Do not get angry on unnecessary actions, unnecessary situations, and try to maintain peace and harmony. And this is the time when you pray to Lord Mahavishnu and Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and also drink plenty of water, go near to the water body, come to Kashi or visit any water body, any lake, pond, ocean, river, wherever you are. Try to replenish moon in any way. And this is not the time for any emotional confrontation. This is not the time for any emotional talks. This is the time to remain calm. This is the time to utilize it for your own self. This is the time to utilize the masculine power for the greater good, rather than utilizing it for petty issues of life, and try to get out of that. So chant Ma Saraswati mantra. That is also going to give you a lot of vision and wisdom of life. Now definitely when you have Mars and Rahu in such a position, you need to be careful about any kind of confrontation, any kind of war, any kind of debate, any kind of fist fighting, because this is going to aggravate your emotion in a way that you are like sitting on a petrol and somebody will simply gaslight it. So beware of those tiny triggers which can create destructive events in your life, and that tiny triggers can really create a lot of issues. If you can manage those things by keeping calm, keeping cool and showing the gratitude, then you will see that you will flow like the Ganges river, thereby liberating yourself from any dark side, but utilizing the Mars and Rahu, the Mars's enthusiasm and warrior capability, the Mars enthusiasm and warrior capability, and Rahu's out of the box thinking. Let's hope that this transit gives you the best of all, and let's enjoy a bit of the river Ganga from the ghats of Kashi. This is your host Puneet. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.